It all started a month ago. I was living a comfortable life in sunny California, but everything changed when the housekeeper saw me first morning.
Bud barks as he noted the crate and shipped to a cold, snowy place. The crate is open, revealing a postman and a pack of others with dogs.
Welcome to the library, boy. You will be walking on me now.
Bud looks around, confused and disoriented.
You will be pulling the stick with the other dog. You have got work to do.
Bud is fitted with a harness and hitched up to the sled with the other dogs. He notices that the other dogs look tired and hungry.
What's wrong with them? They look like they haven't slept or eaten in days.
They are just lazy. They will learn to work harder if they want to survive.
Buck looks at the other dogs with concern and tries to offer them some of his food, but the postman kicks him away.
You are here to work, not to befriend the other dogs. Get back to pulling the sled.
Bud reluctantly starts pulling the sled with the other dogs. He notices that she is struggling to help up, but the postman keeps pushing them harder and harder.
I hate the postman and the way he treated the other dogs. They were overworked, underfed, and sleep deprived. I could see the pain in their eyes, and it made me sick to my stomach.
One day, one of the weaker dogs collapsed from exhaustion and hunger.
What are you going to do? We can't just leave him here.
It's no use to us anymore. We will leave him behind.
Buck is horrified as the postman leaves the sick dog behind to die. He begins to realize that the postman's treatment of the dog he begins to realize that the postman's treatment of the dog is cruel and inhuman.
I hate the postman more than ever. I could feel the anger burning inside me, and I knew I had to do something to help other dogs.
Despite the postman's mistreatment, Buck continues to pull the sled with the other dogs. He grows stronger and more resolute with each passing day, determined to survive and find a way to escape this brutal life. As the dogs pulled the sled, Buck found the leader Spitz arrogant and rude. Day by day, the conflict between Buck and Spitz grew. And one day, Buck had enough and started a war between Spitz. As Buck challenged Spitz for the leadership of the sled, tension and excitement filled the air. The other dogs as the two rivals circled against each other, rolling and baring their teeth. Buck was smaller than Spitz and lacked strength and experience, but he was determined to win. The two dogs charged at each other, their bodies colliding with a sickening thud. Felt pain shoot through his body as Spitz bit down hard on his shoulder, but he refused to give up. With a burst of energy, Buck lunged forward and sunk his teeth into Spitz's neck, drawing blood. In the final desperate move, Buck lunged forward and tackled Spitz to the ground. The other dogs howled and barked as the two dogs rolled around, fighting and scratching at each other. But finally, Buck emerged victory, standing over Spitz's prone body as the other dogs circled around him. As the days passed, Buck settled into his new role as the leader. Buck and the rest of the team were struggling under harsh conditions in Siberia. The lack of food and rest was taking its toll on the dogs, and they were growing weaker and weaker day by day. One fateful day, A blizzard swept in from the north, catching the team off guard. The wind was fierce and bitter, and the temperature dropped rapidly. Despite the dangerous conditions, the postman insisted on continuing his journey. The dogs pulled and pulled, their bodies aching with exhaustion and hunger. They struggled against the wind and the cold, but they refused to give up. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the blizzard subsided, and the team continued on their way. But their troubles were far from over. As they approached a glacier on their route, they realized that the ice was thinner than usual. The postman still insisted on crossing despite the obvious danger.
We have to keep going. We can't stop now.
I don't know how much longer we can keep this up.
The rest of the sled team were whimpering and struggling to keep up. And the blizzard made it difficult to see or hear anything.
We are almost there, just a little further.
We have to keep going for the team.
The glacier was creaking and groaning under the weight of the team.
We can make it, just stay focused.
I don't like the look of this.
The rest of the dogs were feared and sensing the danger, and the ice was cracking and splintering beneath their paws.
Hold on tight. We are going to make it.
No!
What's going on here?
The ice broke, the postman and some of us fell in. Thank you for saving us.
Buck soon realized that his new life with Jordan was far different from his previous one. He no longer had to endure the harsh conditions of pulling sleds and the constant fear of punishment. Instead, he roamed free and explored the wilderness alongside his new master. As they traveled together, Thornton shared stories of the riches that could be found in the north. He dreamed of finding gold and striking it rich, and Buck was eager to accompany him on his adventure. Their journey was long and treacherous, with many obstacles overcome. They faced harsh weather conditions, dangerous animals, but they persevered, driven by their shared determination to find the elusive gold.
We go back. Let's go up the main hill. Reach beyond our white trip.
Ghost, tell me more.
It won't be easy. The journey will be long and treacherous. But if we can finally go, we will be safe for life.
I'm ready for anything. Thornton, lead the way.
It's getting colder now. If we can find shelter for the night.
Oh, over there, by those rocks, it looks like a good spot.
We think it's not. Let's make it.
Oh, it's too deep, Thornton. I can't pull the speed through this.
We started the show now. If we should keep moving, we will likely grow together.
So let's catch some.
But, look, over there in the river is a volcano rock.
Let's catch some. Oh, I got one.
Good job, you are a maker. But we have people all the road. Look at all these doors.
But we did it with not a bridge.
The human can come it without each other. We are the best partners I could ask for.
One night, Buck and his master
Your time's up. You need to stop here.